Hello there, everybody. How are you doing? I'm going to tweet this. Let me know if it works. Give me 1 sec. This is the most yellow I've ever looked in my entire life right now. It's really disturbing. I'm actually so yellow that the camera is freaking out and making everything blue to make up for it. Like, literally, look how blue I look. The camera has never experienced this before. It has no idea how to process this. It thinks that I'm some kind of blue alien. It thinks that I need to cry for help. Dan, I can't even see you right now. You just look like an alien. I know. It's kind of crazy. Changing the thing. When are you going to tweet this? In a sec. Just give me a second. Hello, people on YouTube. I see you down in the chat. You can click that You Now link if you want to come hang out with me and read the chat. And hello to the people on the Tumblr dashboard. I'm live and very yellow. Dash, and then I'll be like, hashtag World Mental Health Day. Yeah. This is, I'm sorry, this is just absolutely horrifying. I've never looked like this before in my entire life. There we go. Alright, everybody has had a bit of promotion. I've got the right thing on. I have quote the show. Cool. So hi! Yes! In case you didn't know, you look so pale, I'm just fading out of existence. Today, this Thursday, the 10th of October, 2017, is World Mental Health Day, which is an official, no matter where you are in the world, global day recognised by the World Health Organization, which is designed for us all to discuss mental health and what needs to be done to ensure that mental health care and awareness around the world is better. And as you know, this year I am supporting a charity called Young Minds, which is a UK charity which is devoted to improving awareness and education around mental health issues, and also actually working to make mental health care more available for young people in the UK. And they have a campaign called Hello Yellow, which is such a wholesome idea, even though I'm really hating it in a big way. And the idea is that on this day, we all wear yellow and post a photo to show that we are there for people and that it's okay to discuss mental health. And if you want, and if you live in the UK, you can text a number which is 70070. It's on my Instagram and my Twitter, and I think you say like YMHY17 and then £3, and you can donate £3, and that will just go to raising awareness. You can donate if you're not from the UK. You can go to youngminds.org.uk/donate. But yeah, here's the thing. I've tried really hard. You can see from the sunflowers, the balloons. I thought, wouldn't it be kind of funny if I painted my nails, right? Because like that's kind of funny. Obviously, I don't wear color. I literally don't own anything yellow. I don't think I have since I was about 16, and I bought a size extra small banana-coloured hoodie from Top Man that I took a mirror selfie in, that I'm sure many of you have seen. It's terrible. But I thought, I'll go all the way. So I thought I'd paint my nails, but then I thought, you know what, I don't want to do a really terrible job. So you know what I did? I asked Phil to paint my nails. So you want to see? You want to see? This is what happens when two proper, gender role laddies, because that's me and Phil, attempt to do something. Oh, Jesus Christ. Look at that. What an absolute see, I was stop laughing. I thought I'm not going to do it myself because I have no idea what I'm doing and it's going to go horrible. Jesus Christ, Phil, there's no excuse. I mean, no, look around my finger. Look at like the underside of my. It's like I'm a child that has been doing like finger painting. 2 different shades, said Tyler. Yes, Tyler. Look at this. 2 different shades. One's like coconut yellow and the other one's like sunflower sunshine. My heart was in the right place. What a flop, honestly. So to anyone who's like, ideal fan fiction scenario, was for Dan and Phil to paint their nails. That's actually a horror movie. It's not enjoyable. There's nothing for anyone to get out of it. It's a complete disaster. So there we go. All your dreams are dead. Thanks for raising awareness for today, said fan 2107 Holland. So, I mean, I'm guessing we're at a point in life, we're in a bit of a bubble, our community of people on the internet. We care about social justice. We get jokes. We're probably good people. We're accepting. But not everyone in the world is like this. So, among us, I feel like I don't even need to say that we all know that mental health is something that needs to be taken seriously. Someone can have anxiety, they can have depression, they can have anorexia, they can have OCD, and even though these things aren't physical illnesses that you can see, they're invisible things that can really have a negative impact on people's lives. And shockingly, it's only recently, in the last few years, where people have even talked about this. Because you might not even remember a time when people didn't talk about anxiety as if it was something normal that lots of people get, which they do. Go back 10 years and no one talked about any of this. And if someone said like, oh, I have really bad anxiety, everyone would be like, weirdo, don't get that. What's that about? Strange. And the thing is, obviously, as we all know, we don't represent everybody, and we all probably know a lot of people in real life that still don't get it. And the point of days like today is to, raise awareness about it, to educate and inform people, to bust myths, and to make the world a better place. How can the charity help in the UK? Okay, yeah, no, I'll explain this, Josh. So Young Minds in the UK, what they try to do, as well as, just generally raising awareness, literally, there's things like, because the UK has the NHS, the National Health Service, where people get free medical care, which is good, and every country in the world should definitely have that. Even though the NHS is amazing, the mental health services are underfunded. So if you're somebody that can't afford to, pay for your own private healthcare and you've got a mental health condition, sometimes you have to wait 6 months to see a specialist. And that's the kind of thing that's not good. And also, schools at the moment, they put so much pressure on exams and they stress people out. And it's making people sad. And generally in school, I think that schools should be more responsible for students' mental health because, someone like me, that, I wasn't a very intelligent young person. I was quite immature mentally when I was younger. My parents weren't very attentive and the school wasn't there for me. And there's so many people that fall through the cracks. So I think that there's a lot that charities can do to try and make our society more aware and there to help for people. There's some disturbing stats on their website. 1 in 4 people have a diagnosable mental health condition, and 100% of people are affected by it in some way because we all know somebody who's going through something. Why don't you use the YouNow app, said Jotalina? Because I like sitting and looking at a computer. I've missed your YouNow rant, Stan. Thanks. When I'm holding a phone, the quality might be better, but for some reason it makes me talk worse because I'm holding something the whole time. Dan, shows more of your nails. I can't do that. I'm sorry. It's just absolutely terrible. I've been on counselling list at school for about 5 months. Exactly, Pippa Jade. Imagine a world where if we needed counselling, it was just there. I think that's important. I think if a lot of people don't want to admit that they have problems because they think that there's a stigma about being judged. And that's what we have to show people. Dodie is quaking. Is this the exact shade? I'm not sure. There's a lot of yellow going around. I love you, said Brianna. Brianna, thanks for coming. Olivia, using a yellow heart. Yep, that's the branding today. My mum said she wishes Phil was her son, said Attack on Muffin. You can just enjoy it. Are you avoiding the Last Jedi trailer? Said fan 2107 Holland. Yeah, I'm not going to watch that. Are you kidding me? Anxiety erasure was something I wanted to do a paper on last year. Oh, well, circumstances change and you don't always wish to do the things that you can. But it's good that you had that ambition. Definitely. I have PTSD. Thanks for supporting us, people. Yeah, I think the world, it's constantly a better place than it was 5 years ago. But there's still a lot that can be done. If you want to join in and post a Hello Yellow photo, all you need to do is take a selfie of something yellow and post it with the hashtag. I am going to be looking through the hashtag all tonight after this live show and liking things after I have some food. So if you want to spread the message of support, then just do anything yellow to yourself. Post a photo on any website you want with hashtag Hello Yellow, and I think I'm gonna have a look through later. Dan, blow up that thing. You're stressing me out, said Kieran. Okay, here you go, Kieran. How big can this get? This is one thick balloon, people. I'm scaring myself. When should I stop? Am I freaking you out there? Please. The chat right now. I've got the YouTube chat open in a window to the side and the YouNow chat. Oh, damn. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Okay, no, that's it. That's it. I'm not gonna. I can't ruin the vibe by popping this. Don't worry, Dan. I love your nails. There was an attempt. Yeah, there was an attempt. I guess the attempt that keep going, said Vicky. Vicky's coming for. Jesus, blinking heck! Look at that. That's terrifying. Okay, I'm just gonna keep that as far away from me as possible. Is Phil going to post a photo? Phil is going to post a photo. It's funny because, as you all know from Phil's fashion video, he got like this cool yellow t-shirt. He also has some fairly infamous emoji pajamas. But I really think Phil should wear the cheese onesie that he rocked from his last video. So I'm sure he's probably on Twitter, wherever he is right now. If you all want to just be like, Phil, come on Dan's live show, what you should say is you should be like, I'm going to donate to this charity, youngminds.org.uk/donate. I'll donate £10 if Phil breaks out the cheese onesie or posts a photo of it, and then maybe we'll see if he gets peer pressured into it by the end of this. Because I would be. Shout out to the top fans. Yeah, I should now that I'm on YouNow, now that I'm back here. Hello to Olivia, Attack on Muffin, Bex the Legend, Maddie, Kristen, Holland, GGV, Joe Talina, Lilyfan Stuff, and Dragonfear4. Hello, hello. Thank you for always making me happy, said Jess. Thank you. Talk about your video. Yeah, so a video. I've been working on a video for, I knew I was going to do this for this day for quite a while. And I wanted to make a video talking about my own experiences with mental health, because I kind of had before, I've talked about times I've experienced anxiety and like stress and times I've been down and stuff like that, but I feel like there's a story that I can tell which would probably be quite good for just showing people that it's okay to talk about your experiences and to ask for help and to share my journey. I talk about this all in the video, so I don't want to go over it. I was going to try and get it uploaded for today, but there was no way it was going to happen. I've been writing it, not just writing, but like thinking about it and planning it and doing research for it and thinking about what exactly the video could be, and then changing my mind and then going back and then changing my mind a million times. Because if you talk about any specific topic, it's really hard, because you could do anything. Me as a YouTuber, it's like I could do top 10 things about this, or things of this versus things of this, or whatever. I could just try and make it educational. But I figured, after thinking about it a lot and going through lots of versions, that the most Dan thing to do is for me to just talk about my own experiences and my story, because I'm not an expert, okay? You should always be careful listening to anybody give mental health advice if they're not a professional. People can talk about their experiences and, they can have honest opinions about their things, but that doesn't mean that you should do what they do, So I'm going to do that, and hopefully it'll be up tomorrow. So that'll be fun. I feel like your video will make me cry. I'd never do that. I have such an inappropriate sense of humour. I think it's funny. And that's me. My show of Sweeney Todd opens on Friday. Wow, that's fun. Do you like the musical? I like the songs from that. Dan, TBH, I'm very nervous to go to counselling. You shouldn't. You know, the thing is with counsellors and therapists is they are professionally trained. They're not going to, you know, tell anyone your secrets unless you pose, you know, a risk to yourself or others, because it's their job. They're not going to gossip about you. So it's good because you can, when you can be totally honest about anything to somebody that you trust, that can really take a weight off your shoulders. You know, it feels like you're not holding anything in, and you can really help to work through why you're feeling things, to learn more about yourself. And some therapists are good, some therapists are bad, some people get counsellors aren't. You know, this is the thing. It's like therapy is it's a privilege because it's expensive, and in countries with healthcare, there's long waiting lists. So these are the things that need to be better. I need you as my therapist. I've been good friends. But as I said earlier, I'm not qualified to talk about anything. Just talk about my own experiences, which is what I do all the time. My school is actually having mental health training tomorrow after exams. That's good. After exams is very ironic, because that's usually when people are on the brink of a mental breakdown from all the stress that exams stupidly force people to do. Dan, you look purple. Are you Barney? Yeah, like this is so yellow right now. The camera's just freaking out. No technology. Tell Phil to stop slamming doors, says the chat. Okay, Jada. I think it's probably Phil started seeing messages of peer pressure and he's getting shook. You look like Joy from Inside Out. Yeah, I mean that's what I was going for today. Definitely. Yeah. Can you tell Ella all will be okay soon? It will. It's, you know, things can always get better. No matter how big you think the world is, no matter how well you think you know your circumstances, if you ever think you're trapped, if you ever think you're at a dead end in life, that's not the case, you know. Every year that you're alive, you realize how much bigger the world is, all the different opportunities and things that you can do. So never ever feel like you've reached the end of the road or the bottom of the hole. Because even if it's hard or, you know, almost impossible, you can always change your circumstances. You look weirdly amazing in yellow. Do I? Or is it just, you know, that the flattering wave of blue, like flooding all over me? uh, Definitely. How was your week, dearest? It was good. I think Phil mentioned this, but we're doing another silly Dan and Phil calendar. Obviously, you know, Dan and Phil merch is so much less important than today. So we did that silly comedy calendar, and then we had just so much fun, because, you know, like there's all those cheesy people. Like there's this guy called Cliff Richards in the UK who's like everyone's mum fancies, and he always does these really cheesy, I'm not shaming him, calendars where he totally unironically like poses shirtless playing basketball, even though he's 70. He's rocking it. And we were just like, oh my god, we should like take the piss out. That would be so funny. And we've done a few of them, and I wasn't sure I wanted to do another one, because we've done 3 now, and that's a lot. So I was like, yeah, you know what, maybe not. But then we had an idea. I think it was Phil's brother that had the idea, and then we just started rolling, and it's gotten completely out of hand. So it's happening. I don't know if we'll do another one. I think this might be going out with a bang, but maybe the biggest bang you've. Don't quote me on that. But oh boy, yeah, this concept, I think it just seemed so fun to do that we wanted to do it. So you'll know soon, don't worry, but it's gonna blow minds. It's completely different. We're not taking the photos ourselves. We've worked with like an art director to do this. It's oh god. Any hints? Okay. You might care more about something or someone in the photos with us than you do about us, because I know I do. When are you going live next? Maybe next Tuesday, probably after. Actually, next time I'm going live will be a gaming live stream. Speaking of which, Dan and Phil Games hit 3 million subscribers. How absolutely mental is that? It literally seems like, you know, yesterday that we started the gaming channel. I was like, hey guys, we're just gonna make this new channel because we play video games all the time, so we'll just film it and have fun and put them on the internet. Because, you know, if Dan's busy, you know, rolling around on the floor not making his videos, it's good so we can have these. And now it has 3 million subscribers. It's just insane. So we've been holding on to bloopers this whole year, because usually, we say this a lot, with Dan and Phil, bloopers are content. If something goes wrong, it's funny. But sometimes something goes wrong and it makes no sense because it's just you trying to say, hello, internet, and you end up going, hello, and looking stupid or knocking over a Coke can. So we kept them all and we edited them all into one epic blooper reel, which we have uploaded to celebrate 3 million subscribers. Phil swore. I was shooketh. Yeah, it was a very dramatic video. It was definitely. You know what? Something funny happened. In a way, that whole video, the Danisnotinteresting Games 3 million subscriber blooper video, is one giant blooper, because we did it. We spent ages, a whole year holding on to these clips, editing them together. It was all good. And then when we uploaded it, something went wrong with YouTube, and the video ended up being 5% slower than it was meant to be. And this is the weirdest thing, okay? So the whole video was 5 seconds longer, and that meant that, I don't know, it was about 5 seconds, but it was like the whole video was 5% slower than it was meant to be, and that meant that our voices were like just so slightly deeper than they're meant to be. So when we watched it back, instead of being like, hey, I'm Dan, I'm talking right now, it was like, hey, I'm Dan, I'm talking right now. Hello, Danisnotinteresting Games buddies. It was like, hello, Danisnotinteresting Games buddies, and it was really weird. So to anyone that was like, Danisnotinteresting sound a bit different, that's why. Go back and watch the video, and it's like, it's not like weird, but it's just like a little bit, like something's just slightly wrong, and that's because for literally no apparent reason whatsoever, it just slowed it down. It's like sometimes, YouTube's a big complicated website. Things go wrong, whatever. Baking in Spoopy Week soon. Yeah, so we'll do a gaming live stream. We'll do it, I reckon we'll either do it maybe on Thursday instead of Phil's live show, depending how he's feeling or whatever's happening, or maybe this weekend. We'll keep you in the loop, so it might be Thursday, we'll do another gaming live stream, or Saturday, perhaps, and then we're going to, do a couple of gaming videos, and then it's Spooky Week. Spooky Week happens, I don't know what a Spooky Week is going to be this time, because usually a Spooky Week, Halloween is on Friday, so we start on Monday, and that makes sense. Or like if it was Monday to Friday, that'd be perfect. But this time Halloween's on like a Tuesday or something, so it's like, when do we start Spooky Week? I have no idea. But either way, some horror games, some ironically scary games, and some games that aren't probably meant to be scary, and we end up making scary will happen. I think it's definitely the case that we will do some kind of Spooky Week live stream. So start pre-spooking yourself for that. Dan, when will you spookify your profile? Said Toby L. I'm gonna sneeze. No, I've got it. What was I talking about? I literally just started thinking about sneezing and just forgot. Chat help. This is so fast. I can't read anything. Start the week before, said Camille Abila. Okay, thank you. Spooky profile, says everyone. What's wrong with me? Yeah, I'll do it for Spooky Week. Doing it too soon is like too soon. I can't be like, hey guys, World Mental Health Day, as I'm like Spooky Dan. That'd just be weird. But I'll do that. Oh, the comments under the last live stream that I did were amazing. Shout out to everyone on YouTube that left comments under Danisnotinteresting. I think I got every spooky pun based on my name for years. Play Cuphead. I don't know if Cuphead's a spooky game, but we're thinking of it. It looks amazing. I really want to play it. If you haven't heard about this, there's been a game that's like a 2D platformer action side-scrolling shooter that's in the style of like those old 30s cartoons. It has the most incredible aesthetic. I think I watched some like making of documentaries where there's a game with the animations, they've literally been drawn by hand in ink, and it's like this piece of art. And apparently it's an incredible game, and it's also the hardest thing ever. So I don't know if we'll play it on the gaming channel, because we might strangle each other, or maybe we will. Who knows? So it's so difficult it makes me scream, said Sophie. Cuphead, said Chelsea. Okay. Well, maybe then. That week in March, you guys, is so annoying. Jesus Christ. You know how to play it cool, don't you? What is wrong with you? Honestly, you can't be like this in life. Just bring things up. Tell you what, actually, after tomorrow, I'll be able to explain it in more depth. And it's kind of funny, in a laugh at me kind of way. It's kind of distressing. It wasn't enjoyable at the time at all, and it's not even that interesting. This is the thing. Like, you're gonna ruin life for yourself if someone said, "Oh, something funny happened last week," and then you build it up across months to be like, "Oh well, he obviously won the lottery." Or, he got married to a dog, and then you find out, oh, yeah, well, I ordered a burger, and then it arrived, and it was cold. How disappointing is that? You told us to ask. Yeah, I think that was maybe after this week, so next time. It's the new party game. Tis. Play Fireboy and Water Girl, Andy Pandy Pepper 17, which is a good username. We thought we'd do that. Andy Pandy Wat. Yeah, I think we'll play Fireboy and Water Girl on the channel. Don't worry. Can you please say hi to Corey and Fiona? What up? Corey, well, that's not hi, is it? I just completely didn't do what he said. You look nice in yellow, do I? This isn't, it doesn't feel me. You look a bit Hufflepuff. Yeah, I look a bit. Julia Jackson said, what's up with your nails? If you just joined, there's a charity. They want people to wear yellow. Something about mental health. It's important, whatever. Thought I'd paint my nails. Thought I'd do a bad job of it. Asked Phil to do it. Phil completely destroyed me. How am I going to get this off? I didn't buy any, nail polish remover. This is going to be a complete disaster. Take a compliment, Daniel. I don't know how to take a compliment. I will eat your compliment. I will chew it and pretend it never happened. You need to buy a remover. Well, no one told me this. I'm going to look like this for a week. Hey, what Harry Potter house are you in? Said Catherine Katie. The infamous story goes that I did Pottermore, and it gave me a choice at the end, which is one of the rarest things it can do. It's when when you take a quiz and it's like, you chose 50-50, this is unhelpful. Like Harry Potter, it gave me a choice between Gryffindor and Slytherin, aka useless. What am I supposed to get out of that? What, literally, what is the line between Gryffindor and Slytherin? I don't know sometimes. Sometimes I feel like, I'd like to think I'm a Slytherin, but deep down, I'm a Gryffindor. And sometimes I'm like, no, I'm a Slytherin, because Slytherins aren't evil. Slytherins... Snape was a Slytherin, wasn't he? And he's the best fictional character of all time. That means you are Harry Potter. Well, that's not good in any way, is it? Where is Phil? Is he wearing yellow? Phil, I'm sure, I'll shout for him in 10 minutes. We'll make it happen before the end of this. I hate being colourblind. Rosalind, if you're colourblind, you're missing out on nothing. Get Phil in the cheese costume, said Jess. This is going to get violent, isn't it? Thank you for making me smile. Thank you, Annie Love, for watching this. John Green's book is about OCD. It is indeed. Oh, God, I'm so excited for a new John Green book. Aren't you? It's been so long since the last one. It's such a big deal. And, John has... Well, he hasn't changed so much, but, obviously he's going to be a different person now. He's going to have different opinions and thoughts and perspectives. And I just really, really want to see what he's decided to write. I'm sure whatever it is, it's going to be amazing. I'm halfway and it's incredible. Okay, cool. John is my husband, low. Yeah, I think John Green is low-key everybody's husband. I think so. I'm pumped, John, said Olivia. Yeah. Hashtag pumped for John. Don't say that. That's really, really weird thing to say. I saw it and I screamed, said Maggie. So anyway, I'm looking forward to that. I bought tickets for the Last Jedi premiere. I'm not going to watch it. As you all know about me, I'm an anti-spoiler dude. You look like a minion, said Gwitmer13. You trying to make me leave? If I know I want to watch something, I want to just be completely shocked. So I'm going to avoid everything to do with that. What about Riverdale Season 2? How quickly has Riverdale come around? I swear to God. I'm glad that Riverdale's coming back, but it's not like I'm ready for it to come back. You know what I mean? It's like, if there was a bit more time, I'd have been like, yeah, I want some Riverdale. I'm not like, stop saying pumped for John, Jesus. We are number one. Hey, Melissa. That's a terrible thing, isn't it? But yeah. Wow, I have a cold, make me feel better, said that one Insane Fangirl. There we go. I'm sure that the incredible power of that forced it. Are you not glad to see Cole Sprouse? I am glad to see Cole Sprouse. Did you see his Teen Vogue shoot? Icon. I love him. He is art. What a great person. I love Cole Sprouse. Indeed. Stranger Things. Yeah, man, Stranger Things. There's so much good TV that's coming back all of a sudden. Is Homeland coming back? I don't know. Stranger Things. That's going to be good. It's going to be good. You're a bright potato, said Mike. Yeah, thank you. I'm a bright potato with a message of love and awareness. Freaks and geeks. Not what I was thinking, Maya, but yeah. Supernatural. Voltron, saying everybody. Let's name the thing. Pin-off soon. Soon? Well, like a month and a half? Maybe. Don't know. Offensive to me. Yeah, definitely offensive. Don't know about that. Aren't you watching? Yeah, so it's spooky movie season, and Phil was like, hey, I went on Metacritic and there's this movie, it's a Korean horror movie called The Wailing, and it's got really good reviews, and I was like, okay, Korean horror movie, I'm up for it, let's go. And then we realised that it was 2.5 hours long, and when it, like, if you're watching a Christopher Nolan movie, you know, if you're watching Interstellar or a Star Wars movie or Dunkirk, well, Dunkirk was actually quite short, or Blade Runner that's coming out and it's 2.5 hours, it's like, yeah, I'm up for something. But when it's like a Korean horror movie, we were like, this is dense. So we watched half of it. We're going to come back to it. It's so fun. Like, Korean serious acting seems like British comedy acting, but it's so good. I just love the Korean, like, the way, from having watched, what was that other horror movie? I can't remember. It was one where, like, people get infected with something, and there's, like, this giant monster that chases people down. And Snowpiercer, iconic. That's a pretty scary movie. If you want to watch an amazing Korean movie that's like a gateway into Korea, like if you're a K-pop fan and you're like, I like Korean culture, I want to know more about their cinema, but you don't want to, like, the host, thank you, the host, but you don't want to, like, go in too deep. There's a movie called Snowpiercer that has Chris Evans, Captain America, and Tilda Swinton in it, as long as lots of other people, and it's about a dystopian future where the world gets destroyed and, you know, global warming, everything, the Earth is frozen over, and all of humanity is living on a train that just rides around the world. And it's about, like, the class system and how some people are at the front of the train living in luxury and some people like Chris Evans are at the back of the train keeping the train run. It's the most crazy concept for a movie ever, but it's just hilarious. So if you want to watch it, well, it's like hilarious and harrowing and really good and says a lot of great things about society. It's called Snowpiercer. And Chris Evans has to unironically deliver a line about eating babies, which is just so incredible. I can't recommend it enough. And how does that tie into Korean culture? It's a Korean movie. There's like a few Western celebrities in there, but everything else is Korean, and it's from a really famous Korean director, which is why it's Korean. And I think, as someone who's seen a few films, I think it's a good example of how things can go. Cool Phil. Cool Phil. Yeah, we'll see. In like 3 minutes, maybe. Will you ever straighten your hair again? Maybe. I don't know. It's just so inconvenient. You have no idea. Dun, 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 dun. Read more messages. Okay, well, I have a cold. Please send, said Kylie. Oh my god, the door just buzzed. Is Phil ordering food? I'm on to him. I'm bipolar. Thank you so much, Dan, for awareness. My uncle was bipolar. Hey, Phil, is that you answering the door?
Yeah.
Okay, number 1, answer the door. Number 2, come upstairs in a cheese costume in 5 minutes. Okay, go do the thing. Go, no, you know, we talk. People have been. Yeah, okay, it's happening. There we go. Yep. As I was saying. But yeah, I had an uncle with bipolar disorder, so I know a lot about that. Anyway, Phil and burgers and cheese costumes. Natural segue there. Did you finish Neo Yokio? Yeah, I have finished Neo Yokio. It's amazing. I am so mad that so many people don't get Neo Yokio. You know how there's shows that people say, you need to be intelligent to, like, get the jokes in this show? Or, like, not everybody gets this show. It's only for cultured people. Like, seriously, Neo Yokio, which is kind of like an anime pastiche made by Ezra Koenig, the guy from Vampire Weekend, starring Jaden Smith. Amazing animated show. You do actually have to be really smart to appreciate why it's funny, why it's not bad. Did you order food?
Hello.
I'm living. Okay, well, guys, Phil, he's gonna do this thing, and then I'm gonna go eat, and then after I've eaten, I'm gonna go like your posts. Yeah, definitely. So go watch New Yokio. Tell you what, Food Wars is back. Oh, anime. Boom. Food Wars season 3. Incredible. It's good. Your doorbell is creepy. It is. It's like a horror. It's a really slow, creeping one. You're doing an impression of the creepy thing. You're wearing a yellow t-shirt. That doesn't count. Look at this guy. He's trying to cop out.
Mate.
Hello, yeah, but no, that doesn't count. That doesn't count.
It does count.
No, Phil, give the people what they want.
What do they want?
They want the cheese.
Right. If they want the cheese, they need to get out their phones if they're in the UK. And
check out this guy.
Frickin' donate. So I'll do it now. How do I do it?
You, let me get the number right. I made a typo on Instagram. I had to correct it.
What were they texting instead?
I don't want to know. If you text...
Hi, everyone, by the way.
770.
770.
And text it saying YM for Young Minds.
YM.
And then HY for Hello Yellow.
HY.
And then 17 for the year.
17.
And then space £3.
Yeah, with the pound sign.
Yes, you're donating to a charity that will help make lives for young people dealing with mental health problems better.
I've done
it. Go.
Hopefully you guys did it too. I'm going to go cheese it up. Why is this happening?
You're grimacing. You literally don't want to do this.
I like the grimacing emoji.
Oh my god, I crapped myself. We were filming my video that's going to come up tomorrow, and we left a window open. You know the glass door room where I film my videos in, and it's like in front of where Phil got changed in his last one. We had like the blinds drawn, and I left the window open, and I walked into the room, and it was just us two, and like the blinds shuffled, and I was like, home invasion. So I just went, and I saw a shadow, and I saw this thing waving, and I was like, oh my god, there's someone in the room. So I just went, hello? And then I suddenly realised, oh, I left the window open. And the shadow is my reflection off the glass.
You said,
good one.
You said it like, hello? Like
but you were like...
I was scared.
If you're in the house with someone and they go, hello, that means like home invasion.
So who is in our house
Phil
right
was...
now?
Okay, come on.
I don't want to come on the show like this. I mean, I guess
you
it's
ruined my hand.
YouTube.
It's fine. Yeah, come on.
I kept my sweatpants on because I didn't want a wardrobe malfunction while I was live.
Holy crap! No.
What have you done to me?
Iconic, said Aya. Yeah.
It's actually quite comfortable when you've got trousers on.
How does that feel as someone who is mildly lactose intolerant and doesn't like cheese?
I feel like I'm betraying myself.
That's like me wearing, I don't know, like what food do I hate? Like a really smelly fish.
A really smelly fish suit. That's you next year. Hello, smelly fish.
What a babe, says the chat. Yeah, you can sit down for a bit.
I'm on the piano stool.
So Phil was helping me film my video.
Yeah, anyway, this was Dan's hello to the stranger. Hello!
I was like, I'm dying. This is it.
Yeah.
This is the end of the world.
This is the end.
Gaming live stream.
Yes.
Should we do it on Thursday?
I think it's going to be instead of my live show on Thursday. So
well, there you go.
Head to Dan and Phil Games.
Be there or be square.
Rather than my land.
Rather than my land.
Hi, Noah and Leon and Maggie and Regin and Trisha. Just thought I'd say hi to some of your...
Hello, some people. Dan, you didn't tweet your last live show. I know, I forgot. Whoops. I've done this one, though. Me jumping between YouTube and you now. Honestly, I forget what I did. I spent like 10 minutes logging back in today.
Do you know I just ordered loads of food and the only thing I'm living for is the fact that I've ordered milkshakes? Like, I don't even want to eat any of them.
You ordered milkshake?
Yes, I ordered you one because I'm a good friend. I don't even care about the food.
See
I just want to get to the milkshake.
World Mental what day?
World Milkshake
Sorry,
Day.
Got places to be.
What is this?
Okay. Go put it in the oven so it doesn't get cold or something. I'm like...
You need
anything else you want to say to Phil? Oh, look, it's Phil! Don't you love Phil? Funny. Banter,
Woo!
videos.
Hello, Yellow.
Charity, hello, Yellow. Thank you, Phil. That was everything. Post the photo later, okay?
Okay. We need to take a photo.
Okay.
Yeah. A good one.
Take a good photo. Eat, and then I'm going to make sure Phil posts a photo, and then I'll like some tweets. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the 3 million subscriber blooper video on Daniful Games. If you hadn't, check it out. Do a live stream on Thursday. Dan is not on fire. Didn't get a video up for today. I filmed a bit of it. I filmed the talking of it this morning though. So maybe even though I said today on World Mental Health Day, I'm talking about the day I filmed it. That makes sense. I hope you look forward to it. You know, again, I just hope that by sharing my experiences, I will spread the message that people can feel okay about themselves, they can reach out for help, that it's okay to talk about, and all this stuff. You're also wholesome. I appreciate it. Thank you for being cool. Look forward to Spooky Week and stuff. Thanks for hanging out. I don't know if I'll be here next Tuesday. God knows what I'll be doing. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you all. We can talk about more stuff in the next live show. And I'll see you next time, guys. Until then, you know,
Bye.
Stay wholesome. Goodbye. Treat yourself to a milkshake. Hello there, everybody. How are you doing? I'm going to